Monday Kings. Got some non-phone jobs. Y'all be sure to like and share. Like and share, like and share. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all come on in and hit that like button. And make sure you share the video. Go tell a friend that's looking for non-phone beginner. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody, y'all come on in. Hit the like button on your way in. Thank y'all. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all come on in. Hey, Miss Impress. Impress them. She says, hello, hello, all. How are you, Queen? Y'all come on in. Hit the like button. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We were live last night. If you missed that one, make sure you go back and check it out. Hey, Rain. Rain says hello and happy Monday to you as well. My first live. Oh, welcome, Queen. Miss Empress says, I'm well, Queen. Thank you so much. How are you? I'm great. I am great. I'm just going to wait for some more people to come on. I'm pretty sure since we don't really do early lives, they may not have sent the notification out. I'm pretty sure they probably did not. We have not done an early live in quite some time. Hey, Gloria. Gloria says hello. Miss Empress says happy Monday, everybody. Hey, Queen Gloria. How are you? Hey, Queen China. She says hello. Oh, how are you, Queen? Is it Zamika? Hey, Zamika. Zamika says hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everybody. Y'all come on in. Yes, I am live on a Monday. Can y'all believe it? And then I'm early. We really don't do live streams early. I mean, I used to do them. I haven't done one in quite some time. But typically we don't do them early. But I thought I had some time today, so I will pop on here. Jacqueline, hey, Queen. She says, my first time. Welcome. Y'all be sure to go share the video with somebody, anybody that you know that is looking for a non-phone job. Jacqueline says, hello. Hello, Queen. How are you? Tan is not on here. She may pop in, though, but she just got off work. So you might see Tan today and you might not. China says hello to all. Happy Monday, everybody. Y'all come on in and hit the like button. I am live streaming today, and I will be talking about non-phone remote jobs. If you are new to working from home and you need this beginner-friendly list, let me know that in the comment section or the chat section. I'm going to wait for some more people to come on in. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Tangie, she might pop on here. I don't know because she just got off work. So she might and she might not. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, share the video, and happy Monday, everybody. Now, if you missed us last night, make sure you go back and check out that video. If you missed it, go back, check it out. Easy side hustle. Unusual side hustle, I would say, but it is an easy one. And I'll put the link here in the chat if you missed it. Make sure you guys check it out. We had a lot of queens on that video last night, and they were dropping testimonies, some awesome, awesome testimonies. Hey, queen. Happy Monday, two chicks in the fam. You done changed your name. Well, that's what it's looking like. Hey, Crystal. Crystal says, hello, everyone. It's my first time. Welcome, queen. Is it your first time to the live, or is it your first time like working from home? Are you new to working from home, Crystal? Anybody new here, new to working from home? Put that in the chat. I do have a list of beginner-friendly companies. Now, if you live in California, New York, New Jersey, Washington, Oregon, Connecticut, and Illinois, unfortunately, those are what we call the hard to find remote job states. And a lot of companies do not hire in those states. We do have a few that do hire, but a lot of them do not. So let me know in the chat if you are new to working from home. I don't know why it just looked funny. She said, I don't know why my name changed, but it's still Ellie. It's been a while. Yep, it just looked funny. I knew it was you, but I'm like, the name just don't look right. So Rain says, I'm new to working from home. I like how you vet these work from home. She says, thank you, Queen. Oh, you're welcome, Rain. Rain, what state are you in, Queen? Crystal says, yes, new to working from home. Crystal, what state are you in? And what type of job are you queens looking for? Pennsylvania, okay. What type of job, Rain? Are you okay with customer service? And Crystal, you in Dallas. I would say 98% of the companies hire in Texas. Hey, Earl. Earl said, peace, fam, doing product too. Oh, you doing it today at the house? Okay. So Earl is one of our kings. He just jumped in the chat. He is doing this side hustle here. It is called Product Tube, and I'll put it here in the chat where you are recording videos about products, different products. Hey, Devin. How are you, Queen? All right, Earl. Congrats on the product too from the house. Congrats to you, King. And if anybody is interested in that side hustle, I just dropped the link in the chat. I got a few data entry, Crystal, on this video today. Accounting. I have seen that, but I have not seen it recently. I've seen like accounts receivable, accounts payable. But let me see. Let me see if Tam posted anything recently. I see one, but it is not recent. Let me see if the company is still hiring. I see one, Queen, for accounting associate. And I'll put it here in the chat. Devin, have you signed up for Product Tube? She says, I want to try Product Tube, but I don't know how to get started. Earl, if you can help King, I would greatly appreciate that. Crystal, you got over 25 years. Okay. Ryan says, I have done customer service in retail, but not remote. I'm looking for easy work from home with no experience. Okay. So look at the beginner friendly, Ryan. These are what we call, some of these are not requiring interviews. Don't really need experience to start these, but you do have retail experience. So you do have, they will consider that as some type of customer service experience. Okay, Devin. Have you received any emails from Product Tube to maybe do a product? I don't do Product Tube, so I don't really know like what they require. I just know it's type of company. Or what I've seen on the website. But maybe Earl can chime in. About I have applied. Okay. It's qualified, yeah. But I don't know like, the key components to qualifying, I would say. I don't know what they look for. So hopefully Earl can chime in, or somebody here that does Product Tube. If you do Product Tube and you don't mind sharing information about how to get started with that one, please put it in the chat. Keith says CareNet. Oh, okay. Did you apply for the, which one is it? The radiologist scheduler, Kizzy, for that one? Devin says, I thought we can just pick the assignment and then do it. See, that's what I was thinking, Devin, but I guess not. Hey, the Ham Show. Blessings, Queen. Thank you. Blessings to you as well. Rain says, thank you. I'm going to check out that link. No problem, Rain. Kizzy says, I've only taken one assessment. It was a typing test. Oh, okay. Devin was asking Earl, how do you get started with product tube? Oh, you did? Okay, Kizzy, well, keep us posted. I always wondered about that position. Uh, is it no? No says, hi, I love what y'all do here by chance. Are there any jobs that are just on your phone? Because I broke my laptop screen from a popcorn kernel looking for a quick hire. Unfortunately, no, you cannot do a actual remote job from your phone. My suggestion would be maybe apply to the companies that provide equipment. And I do have a list of them, but I got to find it. But I would suggest to apply to the ones where you can actually get the equipment from the company. Now, some of the ones in the video today, the live stream that I will talk about at the end, some of them do provide equipment and some of them do not. I don't think all companies do. However, I do have a link to a list of them, but hang on one second. I got to find it. And there are around, I think, 45 to 50 companies on this list. Okay, so I do have a list of companies, Queen, and I'll put it here in the chat. And these do provide equipment. Yeah, it's a list of them, so you're going to have to go through them and see which ones work best for you. And I don't know if any quick hire are on the list or not. I really don't know, Queen. It's confusing, Devin. She's no says, okay, cool. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Queen. Kids said, laugh out loud, trying to find out. It will be something different other than my apartment mystery shops, but I've done work like this before. Okay. No says, bless you. You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, that one is interesting to to schedule appointments, because who would ever thought that you could schedule mammograms from home? So yeah, that one is a little different. I've seen quite a few to me that were unusual for a work from home job. I would say that. And that is one of them. But hopefully, Queen, you hear back from CareNet. Keep us posted if you do. But I don't know which So Earl said, once your profile is set up, you will start receiving invitations to participate in the video task. He says you can apply for projects through the app or qualify for them by completing the weekly screening surveys. So Devin, hope this helps. Thank you, Earl. Appreciate it. Anybody else? Y'all got some good news for me today? If you missed the stream last night and you want to share your good news today, make sure you put it here in the chat. Hey, Dr. J. How are you, Queen? Hopefully my internet, y'all, acts right. I don't know why, but it's like every time I do these streams, it'll start sometimes acting crazy. If you missed the stream last night, we talked about stool donations, an unusual side hustle, but it is a side hustle. If anyone is interested in that one, make sure you guys check it out. Dr. J, thank you, Queen, for the like. She says, hey, Carl Moss in chat. Devin says, okay, thank you, Earl. Anybody here? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tan, she might be, she may not. But if you guys have any questions about anything working from home, make sure you put it here in the chat and I will try to help you as much as I possibly can. And if anybody's looking for beginner friendly, let me know that in the chat as well. Dr. J says, Carol, I haven't had time to search for another gig. I'm still recuperating. Okay, Queen, from Measurement Ain't. Kizzy says, oh, I have my week set already for my mystery shops. Oh, wow, Queen. Go ahead, Kizzy. 650, girl. Go ahead. So Queen Kizzy here, everybody. She is one of our queens. She does a lot of mystery shops. So mystery shops, you can make some lucrative money. Queen So Right, she made over $800, I think the week before last, because she was here on the stream last night. So she made over $800 off of mystery shop. So with that being said, I will put some companies here in the chat if anyone is interested in doing mystery shop. Good thing about mystery shop, you don't need a resume. So if you are struggling with the resume or you're struggling trying to find a job, you might want to pivot and take a look at some side gigs and side hustles. King Earl, his suggestion is to get at least a dozen eggs in your basket. Start with at least 12 side gigs and side hustles. That's what we mean by eggs. So you will hear me say eggs. So the first company I'm going to drop in here is called Ellis, and Ellis has the apartment mystery shops. Tan used to do this one when her kids were younger. They're teenagers now, but when they were younger, she used to do this apartment mystery shop for the company Ellis. So with this one, you're basically walking into an apartment. You may have to ask some questions or whatever the company wants you to ask. You will ask the questions, gather the information. You might have to record or do a video, but not all the shops require videos. A lot of the shops, the bonus money is top tier. I would say top tier. The shop could be $30, $35, $40, $45, but the bonus money, it could be $100 just to go and do these apartment mystery shops. So take a look at Ellis. And as far as I know, I don't think Ellis is state specific. I think they have these shops like everywhere, like all over. You don't have to do an interview. They are not going to call you and ask for a resume. But take a look at that one. Look at Market Force. And some of you guys, you eat the fast food or you have kids that eat McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Zaxby's, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys. You probably didn't know that you could be making money off of McDonald's just by going and getting the #1 combo. So look at Market Force. Ask King Earl. He gets a lot of Five Guys food shops. Hey, Lene. She says, hey, Carol in chat. Kizzy says, yes, Carol, one of the shops. Now, y'all see this? I'm putting it up here. The link's in the chat, Miss Empress. Kizzy said one shop, y'all, is paying $300. Congratulations, Kizzy. So again, everybody, if you are still looking for remote jobs, don't stop looking. Keep sending the resumes, keep filling out the applications, watch the videos because we dropping them every day, all day. But in the meantime, in between time, let's get some eggs in the basket. Mystery shop, survey sites, task-based sites, get paid to test product sites. We have all types of side hustles that you guys can do from home. Now, some of the mystery shops, depending on the companies, if you got to go outside the house anyway, some of them are done outside of the home. But if you just like, I don't want to leave the house, we do have the telephone mystery shops and the web shops. And congratulations again, Queen Kizzy. Miss Empress, it depends on the shop. So like the apartment shops, you won't need any money because you're just going into the apartment, asking the questions, recording the conversation, and coming out. But if it's like a food shop and they're asking you to, hey, go into McDonald's, purchase a sausage egg McMuffin and a coffee. Yes, in that case, yes, you will need your own funds. But it's totally up to you which shops you want to do. And this is Tan. Tan will tell you guys you can mystery shop anything from churches to strip clubs. So from going into a church, strip club, and anything in between can be mystery shop. We've had queens to go to gas stations and do mystery shops, restaurants, jewelry stores, nail salons, hair salons. So it could be anything, queen, but it is totally up to you, the shops that you want to do. Dr. J, what does mystery shop entail? It could be anything, queen. You could go take some pictures of a restroom. That could be the mystery shop. You can go into Ross and literally count some clothes on a rack or a rounder. That's the mystery shop. Going into McDonald's, taking pictures of the restrooms, going and ordering a combo, number one combo. That's the mystery shop. Keezy says, Carolyn Tan talking about them all of the time, Ellis and Grace Hill. And Miss Empress, she says, thank you, Keezy. Earl says, you welcome, Devin. Hey, Gina. Gina says, hello, I'm in Maryland looking for a remote position with no phones. I have claims processing and customer service. So I will be talking about some claims processing, queen, at the end of the stream. But you are more than welcome to search our channel. We do post a lot of non-phone jobs. So if you want to take the time and go through the videos, you're more than welcome to do so. And we also have a non-phone blog. Tan put a lot of non-phone jobs, and I'll put the link here. She put a lot of non-phone jobs on the blog today. So if you want to check these out, queen, feel free to do so. Earl said market for is Five Guys, burgers and fries. He said they're $300, kids. He said I need that. Miss Empress says Austin, Texas. Yes, ma'am. Fill that basket. Fill it up, queen. Kids says all you need is a phone. I even record my shops on my phone. When I get home to fill out my report, I have the entire shop recorded. So y'all take it from one of the queens here. Now, I don't see the other queens. They are not on here. They may pop in though, but we do have a lot of queens that do mystery shop. Queen So Right. This queen she be hitting like $3,000, 3,000, sometimes close to 4,000 a month off of mystery shop sites and shops. So it can be done. If you work them, they can most definitely, guys, work for you. And again, the good thing about the mystery shop sites, some of the task-based sites, no interview, no resume. So if you're struggling with the resume, you're like, forget this. I'm sick of this resume. It's not doing nothing. I can't figure it out. Right now, pivot. Change directions. Start looking at some of these side gigs and the side hustles. You never know, because we got queens here that do not work 9 to 5s. So y'all, so if you are new here, you've never been on any of the live streams, I would suggest to go back and check out some of the previous live streams or join us at the regular time when we're on late night on those live streams, because we have a lot of queens. Queen Autism Mommy, and I can name a few: Autism Mommy, Meek, Cynthia, Teresa, Leonica. We have quite a few queens that only do side gigs and side hustles. They do not do 9 to 5 jobs. Autism Mommy, this queen has 60 plus side gigs and side hustles. But again, These are the ones they do whenever they want to do. They can do these whenever. So they're not tied to a desk all day long, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Only if want to be tied to the desk, but they don't have to be. Miss Empress, she said, understood. Thank you, Carl. Dr. Jessica Carl, do they tell you what to look for? They do. They give it to you step by step, Dr. J. And if it's something like you just like, I don't really understand this shop, you can always email the schedulers, because the schedulers, they're hustling because they get paid when y'all go and do those shops. So of course they don't want you to mess it up, because if you mess it up, then they got to go and get somebody else to do it. So yes, ma'am, they will tell you exactly what to do step by step. And if you run into a stumbling block, you can always email them. Hey, Brenda. She says, hey, Two Chicks fam. My first time catching a live. I have cashed out 49 on Prolific, 35 pending. She says, mystery shopping with Market Force. She got 26 and waiting to be paid. And I'm guessing you're saying for 2 more shops. Okay. Go ahead, Queen. Prolific is another good egg, everybody. Yes, it's a survey site. So what? What that mean? It's a survey site. Good money. Phone bills. Prolific is a good one. So look at number 15. Get on the wait list. There is a wait list. You never know. You may get on and you may get right off. Dr. J says, okay, that sounds easy. Yes, ma'am. Check it out, Dr. J. Look at GigSpot. GigSpot is a good one to look at. And the on-site shops. And I'm gonna get the link for them, and I'm gonna drop it here in the chat for GigSpot. Dr. J says, okay, that sounds easy and interesting. Right. So if you have to go to like Walmart or the grocery store anyway, or if you're looking for an apartment, now would be the time. You could be making money while you're going in looking at apartments. Kizzy says, look in your area. They are trying to finish out the month. It's bonus time, guys. And she's letting you guys know at the end of the month, Ellis will start cranking out more money. The bonus again could be $100. The shop could be $35. You could literally go and do a shop 1 hour. You got $135. What if you could do 3 or 4 shops a week? Add that up. You may get a shop every day. You could get 10 shops a month. And the more they see you do the shops, the more you're consistent, they will put you at the top of the list, and they'll start reaching out to you saying, hey, you one of my best shoppers. Can you go and do this shop? Hey, Top Chef sister. She says, greetings of peace and wellness to everyone in the chat. How are you, Queen Regina? So y'all be sure, if you have not done so, look at Ellis, research the company, go and sign up. You don't need experience if you can read and follow directions. You don't need a resume. They're not going to call you for an interview. They're not looking for you. They just going to send you an email of what they have available, maybe tell you to log in and check the dashboard. That's it. So y'all be sure to look at Ellis. Now would be the time, like Kizzy said, end of the month, they start cranking out the bonuses. They're trying to get those shops done and off the books because they have to get ready for the following month. You welcome, Gina. Dr. J said, wow, 34. She says 3,000 to 4,000. Yep. Queen, so right. Hey, Romaine. Romaine says, hey, Carl, I finally caught you. Where is Tan? Tan just got off work. So Tan is tired. She may come on here, but she probably at home cooking dinner, I'm sure. She says, hello, Queen. She says, I liked and shared. Thank you. Yeah, Tan she just got off work. Dr. J says, thanks, Carl. I will check Mystery Shop out. I will keep you posted. Okay, Queen. Yeah, check it out. Again, if you have to leave the house anyway, you just never know. You can work for multiple companies. So let's say if you got Walmart, maybe the grocery store, a couple of gas stations, and maybe a bank, and everything is right there along the way. There may be 5 shops that you can hit. Boom, 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 right there, and you're done. This is what Queen So Right does. So Right, she's hitting, like I said, last week, the Queen made close to $900. It was like 880 something, like 889 1 week. Queen Kizzy, 650. She will get that this week. Mystery shop. No job, no 9 to 5, no manager emailing saying, hey, we need you to log in and work. She is working this whenever she wants to on her own time. Hey, Queen Stephanie. Miss Empress says, I know that's right. Working while shopping, looking. Miss Empress, you'll be like me because that's what I be doing, especially on them Audi shops with gig spot. I said, I could probably do them, but I know I'd be looking at them clothes while I'm trying to count what I'm supposed to be counting, but I'm looking at the same time. Stephanie says, hey to everyone. Regina says, hey, Carl. I'm great, love. She says, thank you so much for doing what you do. You're welcome, Queen. I appreciate you, sister. Hey, Station. Station says, hey, everyone. Dr. J says, hey, Stephanie. She says, hey, Stations. Cooking. The D Ham Show says, I definitely need the mystery shop. Well, check it out. Yeah, take a look at it. And just see what you can do. I would say sign up to maybe like 4 or 5 companies. Because all of them will have different shops based off of where you live. We had a queen recently. She did this company under market for us where she had to go and test out a mattress. Easy money. Had to just go and lay on a mattress. Give her honest opinion about the mattress, and that was the shop. She didn't have to purchase a mattress. She didn't have to go in and let the store manager know, hey, I'm here to do a mystery shop on a mattress. They simply wanted her to go into the store, go to this particular mattress, lay on the mattress, sit on the mattress, and then give her opinion about it. That was it. That was the shop. And I think she got paid $50 just to do that. So again, mystery shop can be anything. We've had one queen, she had to go to a car dealership. A friend of mine, she does market for us where she goes to different restaurants, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Sonic, orders food. Sometimes she'll have to go in, take pictures of the restrooms, send it back to the company. That's the shop. She ain't have to go in there and talk to nobody. Just had to go in. They just want to know what the restrooms look like. So go in, take pictures of the restrooms, come out, send it to us. That's the shop. So it is not hard at all. Earl said he on prolific right now. Okay, I figured you was, Earl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dr. J says, that's what's up. I might like mystery shop. She says more than measurement ain't. Miss Empress says, hey, everyone coming in. Stephanie says, hey, Dr. J. Is it Able Designs? She says, I'm so glad I found your channel. I have been beyond stress. I need beginner anything that doesn't require transportation. Mobile mechanic took money, never returned, no one online experience. So look at the beginner friendly queen. Sorry to hear about that. That's terrible. It's just not enough honest people in the world. People are always trying to get over on people. So look at the beginner friendly queen and anybody else here that is new to working from home. I do have a list of 30 beginner friendly companies. They are state specific. Some of them do not require an interview. Miss Empress says, laugh out loud. Dr. J said, lay on some mattresses? Really? She said, this is my type of work. Yes, ma'am. Is it dealing? I'm gonna say D. D says, hi there, everyone. I'm learning so much on this platform. A million thanks for sharing non-jargon information. Truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Romaine says, I never knew how easy that could be doing mystery shops. I will look into this too. Yeah. Because I think that a lot of us don't know. We do it unknowingly that I can go to McDonald's and get paid to just order some chicken nuggets, an egg McMuffin, sausage biscuit, some coffee, a drink, a juice. Yes, 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 yes. Even to go do the gas station shops, you can get paid. Dr. J says, Carol and kids, I will be checking mystery shops out for sure. Okay, Queen, keep us posted, Dr. J. Kids, it says, awesome. You're going to enjoy it, Dr. J. Yeah, but I just think that a lot of people just don't know. You probably did a mystery shop today, Dr. J, but you just probably didn't know that you could actually make money from doing so. So y'all be sure to go and sign up for Market Force. My friend, she has been doing this company maybe 7 or 8 years, and on a good month she can probably make around 1,000, 12, 13, 1,400. Slow month 5, 6, 700. So Market Force is a good one. Earl, he gets a lot of shops with Market Force. Another good one is Presto Shopper. Presto Shopper, one of our queens, she's not on here, but she was getting around a couple of hundred a day off of Presto Shopper. Now she lives in Texas, so she had quite a few shops to do. So she would get the nail salons, the spas, and the restaurant shops from this particular one here. So I'm gonna put this one in the chat. You guys be sure to look at Presto Shopper also. And again, you can mystery shop anything from churches to strip clubs, and everything in between can be mystery shop. Dr. J says, kids, it sounds like it. I will try to get registered by tomorrow. I will indeed keep you all posted. Okay, Queen. Welcome, Laura. She says, hey, first time joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kizzy says, you can go to Cane's and get paid. You can even visit casinos and stay overnight. So I'm going to put this up here. She says, with the mystery shopping, the opportunities are endless. Yep. Miss Empress says, I got so many tabs open right now. She says, laugh out loud. Thank you all so much. Dr. J, she says, Carol, I'm always out and about for sure. Right. So if you know that you have to go, like I said, to a Walmart, to the grocery store, get you some of these mystery shops. You may be passing by 4 or 5 places that could have been mystery shop, but you just did not know that. Gig Spot, they have the audit shops, and the audit shops are where you go into Ross or Burlington, and they will say, go over and count whatever it is they want you to count to 100, and that is the shop. You don't have to go in and say, hey, I'm here to count these shirts, these jeans, these blouses, these tops, these shoes. You just go in. They're going to tell you exactly where to go and what to count. You go in, you count it, and that is the shop. Don't have to ask for no manager, none of that. Hey, Radiant, how are you, Queen? She says, hi, Carol and chat, liked and shared. Thank you. Dr. J says, Kizzy, get out. Laura, so which one did you apply to? She says, I just applied. I have to do the test call. Nina says, Measurement Inc. was a snooze fest. I was scoring 7th grade English papers. Nice money, though. Okay, Nina. Well, congrats on the money, Queen. Congrats to you. Ryan says, everything you post, I will be looking into. She says, you're so amazing for finding so many opportunities. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that, sister. Which company, Laura? You said a test call? Let us know which company. Dr. J says, Nina Measurement Inc. allows splendid bonuses during the last 2 weeks. She says she racked up. Okay. Any tips on the call center QA test call, everybody? Anybody that can give the queen insight? Because I don't know, Laura. I have not done the test call for call center QA, but we are promoting them. But I don't know how the test calls go. So if anybody here can give some insight on the test call for call center QA, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. And hit the like button while you're watching me. Like the video and go and share the video. Somebody you know want this good free information. They charging now, y'all. People are charging for remote jobs, especially the non-phone ones. Now, I got them for free. So y'all be sure to go spread the word that we giving them out over here on the Two Chicks channel for free. Other people, and I'm seeing this all over the social media, other people are charging now for non-phone jobs. You're going to have to pay to get the non-phone information. So just letting y'all know, word on the curb, on the streets, on these social media streets, that they are now charging for non-phone jobs. We will never charge you guys for non-phone jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. That type of information on our channel will always be free. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate the share, Queen. Dr. J said, Nina, my last scoring was New Jersey, 4th grade. Also, I scored 11th grade. I have been applying for work from home and 1 week. Kizzy says, how is Next Rep? They wouldn't hire me in Tan back in the day. Now I think I applied to them maybe 3 times, and we could not get hired with Next Rep back in the day, but hadn't tried since way back then. Romaine says, Ellis was sending shops to go to me, but they were so far out or not in my area. She says, geez, I should have been more persistent. I will go back on their site more. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I think StreamYard kicking me out. Queen, are you willing to drive further out? Because if you are, you probably can ask for more money. I would just let them know if you are okay with going further, just like, hey, this is not close to me, but I am willing to go. Let's just say if the bonus is $50, hey, can you give me, whatever it is that you're trying to get, maybe 85, 95, and then I'll go. Stephanie said, just follow the directions and ask what they want to know and then fill out the report. And that is for Laura. Hey, Dania. She says, did I miss the live? Hello, liked and shared. I've been on here almost an hour, Queen. William says, good evening, morning, and noon, everybody. Nina says, Dr. J, that was my first project with Measurement Inc. I wonder when more projects will be available. So Nina, if it's slow, school is out. It'll probably pick back up when school starts back. Kizzy says, remain, just stack your shops in the area to make your trip worth it. Gina says, about how long does it take to do the mystery shop report? My guess, Gina, it will vary from shop to shop. Nina says, Kizzy, I love it. I pick my schedule every week. I heard they do teledoc as seen on TV Type and Direct TV. Miss Empress says, Nina, praise God indeed, Queen, and congrats on Next Rep. And she says, thank you. And I do have a link for Next Rep. If anyone is interested in that one, it is a beginner-friendly company. Number 4. Number 4 on the link is Next Rep. So if anybody wants that one, you can work whenever you want. They are state specific and they do interviews. That one does interviews. But they got some good companies though. Romaine says, thank you, Kizzy. And Kizzy says, Nina, do they have any customer service or billing or something of that nature? They do have customer service. Kizzy, they actually get several. If you go to their site and at the top it says agents. So if you click there and then look under opportunities, they have several. The teledoc one, I think that's the one where people are sick and they're calling in trying to see the doctor via the computer. So I think the teledoc one is more like patient intake, where you may have to get the patient's first and last name, the insurance information, and exactly what is wrong with them so you can pass along the information to the doctor. I don't really think that one is hard at all. Nina says, Kizzy, I do inbound customer service calls. Kizzy says, remain, look at Job Slinger and type in your zip code. It will show you the shops in your area. Dr. J says, Carl, right, Nina, it usually picks back up in September. Be on the lookout for an email around then. Yep. So if you are doing Measurement Inc. or Prolific or Cloud Research, and it is slow right now, it is because Cloud Research, they deal with the college students. Measurement Inc., they deal with the high school and the preschoolers and the elementary students. So the work will pick back up once school comes back in. Okay, William, just got the email from Call Center QA that I can officially start making calls. They already have sent me 4. Okay. Congrats. Now, if you guys are interested in Call Center QA, I do have a link for them also. We are promoting this one. Their recruiter reached out to us at the beginning of June, and she is looking for telephone mystery shoppers. So if you are interested in this one, I do have them somewhere on one of these links, and I'll drop it here in the chat. And it's an easy one because, again, you don't have to leave the house for this one. You're just simply calling a place of business, asking whatever questions the company wants you to ask, filling out the form, and that's the shop. And the calls typically last anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Could be less than that, though. I've done telephone mystery shop before, but not for Call Center QA. So I do have the call center QA one. If anybody wants that one. Okay, so I put the link in the chat. Y'all be sure to check them out. Dr. J says, remember to like the live stream. William says, thanks, two chicks. You welcome, Queen. Nina says, cool, thanks. Dr. J says, Carl, you are that girl. Thanks for this valuable information. Thank you, sister. I appreciate that. Romaine says, okay, thank you again, Kizzy. William says, this is my third week with time. Okay, girl, with time ETC client. Okay. Congrats, Williams. Glad to hear that you are loving that company. Autism Mommy, she has that egg also. That's good. I'm gonna see if I can find Time ETC. So the queen here, she works for Time ETC, and this one is a virtual assistant. Let me see if I can find a link for them. And I'm gonna put it here in the chat as soon as I find it. Earl says, okay, I'm back. Earl, did you save anybody else any money on Prolific? Nina said, oops, my first week of training for next rep was unpaid. You'll get it back, Queen. Romaine says, congrats, Williams. Williams says, thank you. Kizzy says, Romaine, how do you highlight my name to send a direct message without typing it out? She says, help me out. Romaine says, I'm also looking for non-phone. We'll continue to look at your list, Carol. Okay. So Romaine, look at our channel, Queen. I don't really have a non-phone list. Now I'll have the ones on this live stream at the end, but I don't really have like an actual list because we post like so many non-phone jobs, and it's kind of hard to put all of them on one link. But if you search our channel, Queen, you will see that we post like non-phone like crazy because that's what everybody wants now. Now this is the company, everybody, that the Queen Williams is working for. It is Time ETC. Another good egg for you guys to get in the basket. I think the pay starts around like 17-ish. And they hire virtual assistants. So basically you're working for like a manager, CEO of a company, a COO or something like that. You may have to call and book an appointment. They may say, hey, I got appointments this week, can you call and make my appointment? Could be for a doctor, it could be a hair appointment, it could be an eye appointment. They may say, hey, I'm going out of town this week. I need, a hotel book. So you may have to call and book some hotels or get some prices for a hotel. The client may say, I need help updating my Google Calendar. So you may have to go in and update the Google Calendar. They may say, hey, I need you to write me a blog post. You may have to, write a blog post or organize something for them. So basically you are assisting a CEO, a COO, or somebody that may have just a lot on their plate and they need help. So take a look at Time ETC. I believe, and I'm going to ask Williams, I think you can work this one whenever you want to. I did put the link in the chat if anybody's interested in that one. Hey, Leonica. She says, hey, Carl, happy Monday. Like and share. Thank you, Queen. Miss Empress says, Kizzy, start with the @ and then she says, in 10 users' names, start to fill it in. Thank you, Kizzy. Appreciate the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you, Earl. Earl says he liked and shared. Stephanie says, hey, Leonica. Kizzy says, thanks for all that you do. You're welcome, Kizzy. And thank you, Queen, for sharing your testimony. Leonica says, hey, Stephanie. Miss Empress says, hey now, Williams. Kizzy said, Miss Empress, thank you. I'm learning. Romaine says, okay, thanks, Queen. William says, thank you. I didn't think I would get the kind of client I wanted, but I did. She says, straight social media. Oh, wow. She says, and the client is a gem, very receptive and open to new ideas to help his business grow. Oh, that's a blessing, girl. That is a blessing. So again, if anybody's interested, Williams is working for Time ETC, Autism Mummy. She also has this egg in the basket as well. Virtual assistant. Now, Williams is saying that the person that she's working for, she's just doing straight social media. So they're not requesting her to make phone calls or anything like that. So it will vary from client to client or from business owner to business owner, CEO, COO. It will vary. So each one of them will have different tasks for you to do. I used to be a virtual assistant, but it was not virtual. It was outside of the home. And oh my gosh, it was for one of my relatives. And oh my gosh, you talking about busy. Phone won't stop ringing. Email won't stop. I'm like, you know what? This is not the job for me. Miss Empress says, Kizzy, me too, lady. You welcome. Earl said he back on Prolific. Earl save somebody else a few coins, sir. Earl gonna get all the money. Y'all better check out Prolific. He gonna get it all. So Prolific number 15 to the new kings and queens here. This is a great egg to get in your basket. I would say check them out. May not be for everybody. It is a survey site, but it is not your typical survey site, because this one here, the surveys could pay anywhere from $5. I've seen some pay $50. You just never know. So take a look at Prolific, and they are number 15 on this link. Get on the wait list. You might get off today. We've seen it happen on the live stream. Several people were able to get on and get off. You never know. You may be able to get on again and get off today. So check out Prolific, everybody. Link is in the chat, number 15 on the list. William says, time ETC depends on the client as far as your schedule, because some want you to work regular business hours. I was blessed to get one who was really about the task instead of the time. Okay, thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen, for giving us the insight, the feedback. We love the feedback on time ETC. So Kizzy, if you're interested in that one, Queen, I would say go for it. Queen Empress, if you are interested in time ETC, this may be a good one for some of you queens here. Earl, if you're interested in time ETC, I would say go for that one, everybody. It may be a good one. So she was saying that it depends on the client as far as the schedule. Some of them may want you to work regular business hours, but who knows, you may be blessed like the queen here, and you may get somebody that only wants you to help them with their social media. You might not have to make no appointments, but it will depend on who you are working for. Now, Meeks, she does one, but she's not working for time ETC. Meeks works for Fancy Hands. Fancy Hands similar to time ETC. The only difference is time ETC, I think they pay hourly versus Fancy Hands. Fancy Hands, they pay per task. So if anyone is interested in that one, could do both if you have the time. Fancy Hands, you can log in and see what tasks are available. So you're not necessarily assigned to like one person Time etc, I think you are assigned to like a specific client, whereas the fancy hands, you're not assigned to a specific client. You log in and you're able to see which tasks are available. And they pay 3 to 7 per task. And I'll put the link here for Fancy Hands in the chat if anybody is interested. There is no interview, but there is an assessment for this one. And again, with this one, you just work whenever you want to. You don't need experience either. So I put Fancy Hands in the chat. If anybody's interested in that one, y'all be sure to check that one out. If we have any new people here, welcome. Make sure you let me know in the chat if you are new and you need the beginner-friendly link. I don't think they're hiring any more kids. I don't know much about them. I just found them and they was hiring at the time, but I don't think the position that I posted, I think they took it down. I don't think they're no longer hiring for that one. Because that was a good one because you didn't have to have experience. But those, when they high paying, like if it's $20, $25, $30 and no experience, those will go quickly. Let me look, Queen, on the site. I don't see the job. I don't see that particular job. Nope. It is gone. That one is gone, Queen. I would just say maybe hold on to the link or hold on to the company and then periodically check back. I know you say you didn't have the link, but I would just maybe jot the company down somewhere and then just check back periodically to see if they repost it. I hadn't seen it though. Hey Rigo, you need the beginner friendly. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Regal. So again, if you are new here, welcome. And if you need the beginner friendly list, there are 30 companies here on this link. And some of the companies are state specific. Kizzy says, oh, shucks. Yeah, that was a good one, Kizzy. It just went so fast. Hey, the Come Quiet, they says I'm new and beginner friendly link. So I just put it in the chat. William says some people need to help assist with running their home life, family outings, appointments, scheduling childcare for children. Time ETC has several opportunities. Thank you, Queen. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Regal. No problem. So again, everybody, y'all be sure to check out Time ETC. Kizzy says, thanks for checking. I applied to 3 with Conduent, and I'm about to slide over to see what Suitability is talking about. Okay, Kizzy. Now, I've heard that Suitability is quick hire. I don't know, but I have heard people say that one was a quick hire company. And they have quite a few. I know they had the healthcare customer service one. They had a non-phone, Kizzy, but I'm not sure. I hadn't really looked for it, so I don't know if they still have the non-phone one or not. Crystal, you need the beginner friendly also. Okay. The kumquat, the only ones that I can think of that would be felon friendly. I know Everrise is one. Williams Sonoma. is another one. Cambly, they don't do background checks. Adecco is a temp service, but they do hire remote agents. So I would say go to these companies, go to their websites and see what is available. Okay, Crystal. No problem, Queen. So I put the link in the chat, Crystal. Kizzy says, I looked at one previously and it said that you have to work with your camera on, so I didn't apply to that one. For suitability, Kizzy, they are the sister company to Broadpath. Hey, Miss Bonita, how are you, Queen? She says, hey, family. You're welcome. Miss Empress says, it's time etc customizable. She says, I don't want to manage someone else's social media. Mine isn't. But see, you may not get that, Miss Empress. That's her client. You're not going to get the same client that Kizzy has. Maybe unless if Kizzy was like, well, I can't do this no more. Then of course they will have to find somebody else to do it, another VA to do it. But you may not get the same exact client that she has that wants social media managed. It could be somebody want, like Kizzy said, reservation, child care, make appointments, stuff like that. So you won't have the exact same client. It's just showing me RE. Hey, RE. RE says, hello, Carolyn. Everyone liked and shared. I have been watching first time to chat. I made $20 on Prime Opinion, 67 on Market Force, 35,000 points on YouGov. All right. Congratulations. That's awesome. So $67, everybody, on Market Force. And again, Market Force is the mystery shop company. They do a lot of fast food shops: McDonald's, Zaxby's, Arby's, Burger King, Wendy's, Sonic, Five Guys. So if you are eating fast food or you have children that love fast food, you probably didn't know that you could be making money off of those fast food restaurant places. This company will pay you to eat fast food. So look at Market Force. The link is in the chat. You don't need a resume. They're not going to call you for an interview, and you don't need experience. If you can read and follow directions, you can do this. Crystal, you're welcome, Queen. She said, yep, it was suitability. Either way, they are going to allow me to work or I'll pass. Yeah, Kizzy, they are the sister company to Broadpath. And I know Broadpath, you had to be on the camera. I don't even know if Broadpath is still in business. I don't know. I hadn't seen anything posted from them. It's been some months now. So I don't know if Suitability took over and bought them out. They merged together. I don't know, but I did see Broadpath in one of their job descriptions. So that could be why. Because I know with Broadpath, you had to be on the camera. Miss Benita says, I'm doing pretty good. I'm here catching the gems. Okay, Queen. Good to see you, Miss Benita. This is good evening, everyone. Thank you for this video, Kurt. I was busy on Prolific today. I liked and shared. Okay, thank you, D. So you got on with Prolific. All right, Queen. Dr. J says, hey, D. Hey, Lady Thugger. How are you? She says, hey, kings and queens. Kizzy says, congrats on those, on that dollar sign, that money. Romaine says, congrats on your success. RE. Lady Empress says, right, that's understood. I'm just hoping because I read that it's required. She says, just checking things. Maybe not, Queen, because it may just depend on who the client is. I would just try it and see. Earl says, okay, taking dinner break, heating up these barbecue. That sounds good, Earl. Barbecue ribs and some chicken leftovers. Okay. William says, time ETC is set up in a way that you get to choose who you want to apply with, but they want you to apply. I'm going to put it up here. Thank you, Queen. She says at least 8 weeks or 8 a week. She says real clients you want to work with. So that could work for you, Queen. Lady Empress, that could work. Because at least you get to see. Williams is saying you get to choose them. So you probably get to like go and read about them, research about them, see exactly what they want you to do. Reminds me, when I worked for Suitability in the past, Broadpad was a part of them and you had to be on camera. Well, that sucks. Thank you, Queen. Dr. J says, Kizzy, I surely need to be online applying for Mystery Shop tonight. These sinuses are kicking my butt, though. She says, I plan to check it out tomorrow. For real, for real. Miss Empress, she says, Williams, thank you so much, Queen. But let us know, Miss Empress, if you decide to apply to Time ETC and you hear back from them. I think it's a good one, though. Now, I don't know the client that Autism Mummy has, but she likes her client also. I do know that, but I'm not sure exactly what her client has her doing, but she loves the client. So it could be a good one, but I would say just check it out. William says, you're welcome, Miss Empress. She says, good luck if you apply. Dr. J says, hey, Lady Thugger. Anybody else here got any good news that they want to share? Maybe you missed us last night on the live stream, but I am streaming tonight. So if you got some good news and you just can't wait to tell me what it is, you want to share it with the Two Chicks family, you be sure to drop it here in the chat section. We have a lot of new kings and queens on here. So y'all show up and show out and show them that what the information that we present over here on this YouTube channel, it is legit and it does work. Kizzy says, Romaine, thanks for saving me the headache. Kizzy, you better get on that camera, girl. They want to see your lovely face. But I get it with the camera. I don't really like being on camera, even though I was on camera when I was doing Cambly and all the other ESL schools I worked for. I had to be on the camera. So, but I do get that because it's like some days you just like, I don't feel like getting up. Really don't even want to work this job today. I got on a bunny, my house coat, my slippers. I don't feel like being on no camera. I got to get up and put makeup on, comb my hair, brush my teeth, wash my face. Just don't feel like doing all of this. So I totally get that. Totally get it. Lene says, hey, Kurt, is Carlina gas station mystery pending 261? Okay, she says on the 1st next month, things are a bit slow for me. So going to check out some of these jobs, going back to my baby prolific, laugh out loud. Well, congratulations, Queen, on the gas station. See, I just mentioned the gas station. So thank you for sharing this, Carlina. So Carlina, everybody, this queen has $261 pending. She did the gas station mystery shops. Congrats to you, queen. Kizzy says, Dr. J, just grab that computer and sign up at least. The queen, Carlina, she says, I'm still with Measurement Inc. As previously mentioned, she says it's slow. Miss Empress says, I'm working on it right now. Y'all, she says, thanks again. And she says, nice, Carlina. Leonica says, hey, sis, Carlina. Miss Empress says, the gas shopper. Romaine says, I never liked it, laugh out loud. Kids says, Kurt, I don't have time for their foolishness. I work for a credit union on the past during C-19. I didn't have to get on the camera and I audited accounts with large dollar amounts. She said, no thanks. Hey, I understand, Queen. Because you may be on the phone, somebody may call. It ain't like when you ain't got the camera on and you can kind of do little stuff behind, their computer screen and they don't see nothing. But when you got that, you got to make sure you sitting probably straight up, looking, paying attention. So I won't want it either. Carlina says, still with handshake, all but nothing concrete since my project ended in April, but have been offered other positions. Just haven't found any that she is interested in. I do understand that, Queen. And Leonica says, congrats. She says, hey, sis Leonica. She says, thanks, Miss Empress. But yeah, I do get it with the cameras. And I think that's about the only company that I can think of. Broadcast Agility. I think those like the only two companies that I can think of or that I know about that do require you to be on the camera while you're working. Now, some of them require it during training, and that's it. After training is over, you don't have to be on the camera, but some of them do require you to be on that camera during training, during the meetings, and while you're working. So it can be annoying to be on camera, yes. Miss Empress, she says, you're welcome, Carlina. Anybody else got any good news they want to share with the family? Y'all be sure to put it here in the chat. Call Center QA. This is another good side hustle egg. If you missed what I said earlier, the recruiter reached out. They're looking for telephone mystery shoppers. They pay $6 to $8 per approved completed call evaluations, and they send the payments to you via PayPal. And again, it's a telephone mystery shop. They are not doing interviews. You don't have to do a background check. You don't have to send a resume. Good side hustle egg to get in your basket. Romaine, she says, girl, I knew agility wasn't for me. I never had a work from home job who said you had to say cheese every day. Not say cheese, Queen. She says on that camera. That is too funny. But I wonder, like, how often are they? Because I mean, think about it. If they have 100 agents, who is really watching all these people? If it's 100 people working at the same time, who is really sitting back there really watching everybody on this camera? Do they have any positions for the camera watcher? I'll take that one. Hey, Tammy. Tammy says, hello. Yeah, I'll be the camera watcher because I'm not doing the camera, but it just make you wonder, like, are they really actually watching every single person that's working? Kathy says, good evening, everybody. She says, quick question. With Ellis, do you have to take pictures of upstairs, the rooms? Just asking because I had a bad knee before I applied to Ellis. I don't know, Queen. I will put it up here if anybody can help Queen Kathy out. Romaine said, I know it was insane. Girl, that is hilarious. But it does make me wonder, though, like, if y'all got 100 agents working from 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30, and it's 100 people working, everybody got the camera on. Are y'all really watching every single person that's on the camera? It just makes you wonder, though. Kizzy says, Kathy, I only take pictures when the agents offers. Miss Benita, she says, that's funny. Look up, Marlon. Right. She said, look up, Marlon. Say cheese. It is funny. Sarah said, last I checked, agility was only paying 10 an hour, not worth my time. I don't know, Sarah, because I think on the site, I think they pay a little bit more than that for certain jobs, though. Certain jobs they pay just a little bit more from what I've seen. I think I've seen like 14 14 on one. I think one was paying like 16, 17-ish. So yeah. But yeah, they just make you wonder about the cameras though. Now I used to work for somebody, they would watch the screen. Not that they didn't have us on camera, but they could see everything when you log into their system. And if you go out of the tab and you go and open up another tab, they could see what you were doing and what you were looking at. They could actually see it. So that's why I tell you guys, or you will hear me say, if you are working for a company, because they slick, and you are opening up different tabs on the screen, be mindful and be careful of that. Because again, I used to work for a company. I did not know nothing about no screen and how they could watch the screen. Tan is the tech lady. So I had to call. I said, you know what? The supervisor, girl, she saw I was shopping for some shoes today. How she see that? And Tan just said, yep, they got the screen readers where they read everything that you are looking at on that screen. So if you are working from home, you will not know that they are looking at your screen because they're not going to tell you. But when you log into their system, it's basically like somebody controlling your screen and you don't even know it. They're back there behind the scenes. You can't see it. It's like they're invisible. So just know that if you are working from home for these companies, make sure you have multiple devices. That way, if you got to look at something, if you got your phone, Chromebook, or small tablet or something, do it from that. Now, if you are like on a lunch break and you can log out and then go and look at, because sometimes we may be like, oh, let me see how much money is in my account. And you may be looking at that. You don't know who is on that screen scanning and looking and seeing what you're doing. So if you are working from home, and I don't even care if it's your own equipment. This was my own equipment. So it could be their equipment. It could be your equipment. If you log into their systems, they can see what you guys are doing. So if you are working from home, when you log into the system, don't start opening up other tabs and looking and surfing the internet. If it's slow, you better go and get you something else to look at. You better look at it from your phone, look at it from another computer or a tablet. So just be mindful of that. Romaine says they started me at 16 an hour. They pay weekly. Okay. Hey, Forthorn. And she says, hi, Carol. Happy Monday surprise live. I love it. Like and share. Thank you, Queen. She says, hey, Monday chat. Or happy Monday chat. Kathy says, thank you, Kizzy. I wasn't sure how it worked. Kizzy says they are paying 16 an hour for the credentialing specialist, which is the position I was interested in. It's crazy. They have 500 positions. Yep. The one I talked about the other day, it had 500. I think it was the healthcare customer service, I believe. Hey, the Leo says, are there companies that always have night shift positions? There are a few. We do have some here on our channel. If you search our channel, the Leo, Tan, and myself, I think we did a live stream last week or a week before, night shift positions. Or look for the work when you want, because the work when you want, you can do night shift. We also did companies that are open 24 hours. We did that one last Wednesday. Companies that are open 24 hours. Kizzy says, Kathy, just say you want a first floor unit because of your knee. They will be sure to offer a first floor or the building. We have an elevator, etc. Okay. William says, I wish the CCTV roles would come back. I used to watch Business remotely overnight. That was a great role. If y'all ever get that, Two Chicks, please share. I watched a party in Miami once. Oh, okay, Queen. There is one like that. Can't remember the name, Williams. Tan ain't here, so I can't ask her. There is a company that is like that. They have the CCTV and it is a remote position, and you are watching. I want to say you're watching, I think the bus drivers, something with the bus drivers. I think it's a camera on certain buses, kids' buses, and you're watching the bus drivers. I want to say we've posted it before. It's been maybe last year when we posted it. I have not seen them hire for that position in quite some time, but if they start back hiring for it, I will most definitely post it. She says she got paid well. I'm sure that is a good one. Kathy says, great info. Thanks, Kizzy. Okay, Kizzy. Miss Empress says, Williams, yes, or even captionist roles. I missed that captioning phone calls for the hearing impaired or even the TV. What is the company? Rev, Miss Empress, they hire for the captioner. But now, because a lot of people, I guess, for whatever reason, started promoting Rev like crazy, and they have a wait list now. But they do have the captioner. I have seen the captioner position on their site before. Romance says, I can't stay up past 9 p.m. Laugh out loud. She says, the night shift, they would let me go the minute I start from yawning. Laugh out loud. Miss Empress said, laugh out loud. I know, right, Romaine? It's too funny. Anybody else got any good news they want to share? Y'all be sure to drop it here in the chat. I have been on here an hour and 30 minutes. I may go to 2. I may go to 2 hours and then hop off. I may do another live tomorrow. If I can find some non-phone, if that's what you guys are interested in, or if you think I should come on here and do part-time. I think I got a few part-time, but I just need to find some more to add to the list. But anybody else got any good news? Or anybody new just joining the stream, new to working from home, and you need my beginner-friendly link. Hey, Queen Sherry, how are you today? She says, good evening, Carl and everyone. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Anybody else? Y'all be sure to like and share. We have another laptop to give away. I have one here, and then I have several at my father's house that I have to give away soon. Ms. Empress says, Two Chicks, please see if you can find the captioning roles, the TV, phone calls, etc. Thank you so much. She said, yep, Rev has been flooded last I checked. Yep, it's another company. Can't remember. Let me see. Queen. Tam may have it on one of these blogs. But we look at so many companies on a day-to-day basis. And sometimes I can remember and sometimes I cannot. But yeah, Rev, I don't know what happened with Rev, because back then when they were not doing the wait list. I just happened to see the wait list. I would say maybe like 2024, I think is when they started doing the wait list. And I'm like, what is going on with Rev? Maybe they got too many people. Possibly. I see one, Queen. Company Vitec. But I think they've been bought out. Let me see. Look at this company here. Verbit AI. I have another one. They're not hiring, but I'll still put it here just in case if you want to just get the link and hold on to it. It's called Captioning Star. William says, Miss Empress, a lot of those type of roles were great. She says, only good news, I have not work from home related. I'm in the background stages of working for a VOMO. Okay, Queen. Well, congrats to you. Now, is that one work from home? Sarah says, I'm always interested in non-phone. So we got a lot, Queen. If you search our channel, type in non-phone, you will see several. For the month of May, I did mostly non-phone jobs for the entire month, several videos. Hey, why try to be me? She says, hey, 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 beautiful people. How are you, Queen? Anybody else got any good news that they want to share with the Two Chicks family? Be sure to hit the like button and make sure you share the video. Disclaimer, YouTube is not partnered with us on these laptop giveaways, but we do have more laptops to give away. I have a box full of them over at my daddy's house, and I have to get rid of them because he's sick and tired of looking at them. No, I'm just joking, y'all, but I do have a box full at his house, and I have one here at my house. So somebody's going to win the next one. Earl, King, Queen Ursula, and Queen T. Those were the last 3 laptop winners. And we gave those away in January of this year. So it's time to give away another one. We are almost at 160,000 subscribers. So y'all be sure to go tell a friend, go share. Leonica says, hey, why try to be me? Miss Empress says, thank you so much, Carl. You're welcome, Queen. If I find any more, I will most definitely post a video about them. Rico says, thanks for the leads. How do you win? Subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and interact with us on the live streams. And that's how you enter. So invite your people, Regal, to our channel. We've been giving away laptops since 2020. And I think we may be on like 25 now, maybe 30. I don't know. We've given away a lot of them. I can't keep up. But we've had a lot of people to win. Like I said, we gave away 3 in January. King Earl, Queen Ursula, and Queen T. Those were the last 3 winners. William says, congrats, Miss Empress. And she says, unfortunately, no, it's in person, but I'll be working mostly with colleagues and Tesla vehicle maintenance, charging, getting them ready for lunch. Okay. Rico says, oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Regal. Oh, well, welcome, Regal. Regal says, I'm new here. Thank you so much. Miss Beniza, all right, let me share. Thank you, Queen. Miss Empress says, thank you so much, William. Romaine says, share. Thank you, Carol, for all that you do. Thank you, Queen. Miss Beniza says, I was looking at some today. I have to upgrade. Okay. Okay, Miss Benita. Just don't look at Acer. I had the Acer, and honey, I didn't even have it long, Miss Benita, and it blew up. I called Tan. I said, why is my computer smoking? She's like, what? I was like, it's smoke coming out the side of this computer. What is wrong with this? It was a laptop. And she was like, girl, you done blew up the motherboard. I'm like, how did I do that? She like, I don't know what you over there doing. I'm like, nothing. I'm trying to work. Luckily, I had another computer that I could work from, but don't do the Ace. She said, laugh out loud. I'm going to stick with HP. Good choice. Yes, it blew up, Queen. It was fire. Literally, because she said, well, look in there and see. So I kind of tilted it to the side and I'm looking. It was fire in it on the side where you plug it up. It was a fire. So I said, girl, it's on fire. She like, what have you done? I said, I'm just over here working. I'm just working. It was on fire, Miss Bonita. I had to put the fire out and then I had to throw it out because it was messed up. I didn't even have it. I think maybe a year and a half. Got it from Walmart when they ran a little sale Christmas time. It was cheap. Never had an Acer before. So I was like, oh no, won't be doing Acer anymore. But I'm hard on laptops though. I don't know why. I guess because I do a lot of typing. So it's like a lot of my laptops, they just don't last. I think I'm just hard on them. But this was my mom's laptop, the one I have now. This one is a HP Envy. And this one I've had since she passed, and it's been 4 years now. So I've had this one for a long time. Miss Benita said, you was hustling. I must have been, Queen. Texting them lonely people. Keita, hey Queen. She says that's dangerous. I'm glad you were home and not sleep, etc. Right. And then it didn't like blow up, but it was on fire. I could see the little fire like on the inside, and the smoke was coming from it. So you know how they say when you see smoke, it's a fire somewhere. So I'm like, gotta put this out. Ms. Empress says the Acer explosion. Yes, HP all day. She says glad you're okay, Kurt. Thank you, Queen. Yep, I like the HP. I like the Dell. I got a Dell, the all-in-one. It's old. I think I got it in like 2016. But I like it because the screen is like 24 inches, I think, or 25 inches. Kathy says, I'm kind of new, but mainly a silent watcher. She says, but what you and Tan are doing is just wonderful. And the queens and kings in your community are awesome. Thank you, Queen. We appreciate you, Kathy. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't be silent, Kathy. We're not going to bite. Jamie says, yes, beginner friendly list, please. And thank you so much. Welcome, Jamie. Now, Tan, she has I think it's an HP, y'all. Whatever Tan got, that computer is huge. It's a desktop, though. But it's I don't know what it is, because Tan, she techie, so I don't know. I just went over to her house, and I'm like, girl, what kind of laptop computer? What is this? It's huge. It's a nice one, though. It is a nice one. But I don't need all of that. Tan is the tech person. So she likes all that upscale, upgraded stuff. I'm basic when it comes to like the laptops and stuff. Hey, Autism Mommy, I was talking about you earlier. She says, happy Monday. Y'all show some love by liking and sharing this video. So Autism Mommy just popped into the live, and this is the queen that I mentioned earlier. If you were here, Queen Autism Mommy has 60 something 60 something side gigs and side hustles, and she does not have a 9 to 5. So if you are someone and you're thinking that you have to have a 9 to 5, ex Autism Mommy, she does not have a 9 to 5. And I know you're probably saying 60. How's she gonna work 60? She does not work them all at the same time. It is called multitasking, people. She has a spreadsheet that she works from. So whichever ones are paying, those are the ones that she's going to work. And she can work them whenever. So that's the beauty of the side gigs and the side hustles. You are not tied to a desk all day long, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, not unless you want to be. Now, if you want to be, that's different. But if you don't want to be, you don't have to be. Thank you, Autism Mommy. She laughed. Robin said, good night, Queens. Time for Betty Bye. Liked and shared and enjoyed. Thank you. Thank you, Romaine, for joining. Miss Benita says she to go to side hustling. Yes. Hey, Chantel. She says, hello, everyone. How are you, Queen? Miss Empress says, good night, Queen. Hey, Leo Love and Laugh. She says, hey, happy Monday evening. Autism Mom said, yes, I use the spreadsheet to see which ones are generating the most income. Miss Benita said, may I have the names of the list? It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them, Miss Benita. I don't know. We have to see if Autism Mommy feels like typing all of them out. She might. We just got to see. She has shared them before, though, on previous live streams. Chantel says she is doing good by the grace of God. Amen, sis. Miss Empress says, love it, Autism Mommy. Yep, Autism Mommy has a lot. Leonica has a lot. I think Earl has about 19 or 20 side hustles. Cynthia, she has a lot. I think Cynthia has over 100 because she signed up to a lot of mystery shop sites. That's all she does is mystery shop and Prolific. Prolific is her boo. Meeks has quite a few. Who else? Queen So Right, she has a lot of mystery shops. Queen Angela, she was here last night. Queen Angela for the month of June. This queen is already, I think it's $1,700 for the month of June, just off of task-based sites and mystery shop sites and gaming apps. Chantel says, question, why does player not hire if you got a bankruptcy? I don't know, Queen. That I don't know. I didn't even know that they were not hiring if you had a bankruptcy. That I have no idea why. Miss Benita says, yes, I do Prolific and Cloud Connect. Hey, Queen Beatrice. She says, hello, guys, girls, and chat. Happy Monday. I liked and shared. Thank you. Miss Benita, you too funny, Queen. She said $1,700. Baby, let me get up. Yep, she made she made 7 or 8, I think, off a gig spot. Handshake, she made some money off a handshake. But for the month, she's over 1,700 for the month of June. And I think she had some more shops this week. So she may end up over 2 for the month of June. Queen So Right, last week, that queen hit over $800 on mystery shop sites. Queen Kizzy, she was in here earlier. She had $650 coming up the pipeline this week off of mystery shop sites. So if you are, again, someone that is looking for a remote job, keep going, keep pushing, keep sending resumes, keep applying to jobs, keep watching the videos. But in the meantime, in between time, because it's you versus 5,000-6,000 people. We don't know how many people are applying to these remote jobs. Once we post them, they go out. Other people come over here, get the jobs off our channel, take it to their channels, take it to their groups, and they share the information as well. So I don't know how many people are applying to these remote jobs, but there are several, I would say, people probably applying to these jobs because, again, we don't know unless they reach out and say, hey, Carl, hey, Tan, we got 20 openings. We don't know. We just post a job. It could just be one opening, but it could be that one opening and it's 1,000 people have ran and applied for that one job opening. So Earl said he has 20 eggs, everybody. This is King Earl. If you missed him earlier, he does a lot of side gigs and side hustles. His suggestion is to get at least 12 eggs in the basket, and eggs are side gigs and side hustles. He has 20. He's an older king with 20 eggs in the basket. So again, everybody, if you are looking for a remote job, keep looking. But in the meantime, we still got to pay Mr. Bill. So come on, let's get some of these eggs in our baskets. Start with some of the mystery shop sites. Look at some of the task-based sites. Look at some of the survey sites. I know some of you guys may say, "Oh, I don't want to do no surveys." Well, have you tried Prolific? If you have not tried Prolific, don't shoot Prolific down. This is a good one to take a look at. Earl does Prolific. Earl has made great money off of Prolific. We've had several queens to come on here and say, "Hey, I did Prolific. I was able to pay my car note. Hey, I did Prolific. I was able to pay my car insurance. Hey, Prolific paid my light bill this month. Prolific bought me groceries this month. Prolific, paid for my cell phone bill this month." So don't shoot Prolific down. Get the egg in the basket. See what you can make out of Prolific. You never know. You may be one of the ones to come back and say, "Hey, Carl, I did Prolific. Hey, I was able to pay my rent this month." It can be done, people. You can pay bills off of the side gigs and the side hustles. Ask Autism Mommy. Ask Leonica. Ask Kizzy. Kizzy, again, she has $650 coming down the pipeline this week off of mystery shop sites. This week. Queen So Right, last week, $889 off of mystery shop sites. So look at Prolific, number 15 on this list. Also look at number 16. These companies are just alike. Both are survey sites. Get on the wait list. Hey, short lady C, how are you, Queen? William said, "Did something change with Gig Spot? I shared it with my friend, and she keeps saying she has to live in the state to do the remote shops. I don't recall that. I'm not sure, Williams. I don't know. I'll put it up here, and if somebody knows." Short lady C says, "Hey, Earl." And if anybody can answer Queen Williams back, be sure to put it in the chat. She's asking, did something change with Prolific? Her friend was trying to do some shops, and they're saying that she has to live in the state to do the remote shops. Did she reach out to the scheduler, Williams? Earl said Prolific gonna pay Mr. Bill. I know that's right, Earl. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, short lady C. I pray things get better, Queen. I know that's right, Earl. Let Prolific pay Mr. Bill. Look at Market Force, everybody. Get you some free food this week. Let Market Force pay for dinner. Earl over there eating Five Guys. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, short lady C. Oh, that's terrible. Especially when a child is involved. Oh, child, I know that feeling, honey. So sad. Sending my condolences and prayers to you, Queen. How old were they, short lady C? Miss Bonita, she says, sending love and prayers, Sure Lady C. Earl says, hey, Sure Lady C. Yeah, that's sad right there. I hate to hear stuff like that. She said, this is why I missed the live last night. Oh, okay, okay. Autism Mama says, thanks, Miss Empress. Yeah, that's sad. Sure Lady C. Ooh. 16. Woo, Jesus. And 21. Lord have mercy. William says, I'm sure she didn't reach out to anyone but me. Laugh out loud. It's too funny, Williams. But if nobody answers, I would have her to reach out to the scheduler. Be like, hey, now, wait a minute. I'm trying to do some of these shops for you, but I'm seeing that they are state specific. Like, is it a way around this? Like, do I really have to live in the state in order to, what is it, the telephone, make the phone calls? I didn't think you had to live in the state to do the telephone shops, though. I didn't think so. I hadn't heard anybody say that. And I know Queen Dawn, she does a lot of telephone mystery shops for Gig Spot, but I've never heard her say that they were state specific. Ursa laugh out loud. Short Lady C says, thanks. It was a terrible car accident. Oh no, Short Lady C. I hate to hear that. I really do. My heart goes out to your friend. Hey, I'm Blessed Stone. She says, hello, Carolyn, everyone. So Pressure, I did daily pay today. Make sure you check out my video. Yep, I did some daily pay companies today. Turk, they pay daily. William says, so sorry, Short Lady C, sending up some prayers. Anybody else have any good news that they want to share before I drop this link and exit stage left? Because I have been on here almost 2 hours. Man, the time went by fast. Cynthia says, prayers up for you and your friend, Short Lady C. No problem, Pressure. Chantel says, my condolences and prayers to your friend, Short Lady C. Miss Empress, she's sending her condolences to you, your friend, and the family. Thank you, Blessed Stone. I appreciate that, Queen. Oh, so she was deceased. So she been passed away. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh, Short Lady C. I am so sorry, Queen. Yeah, that's terrible. Short Lady C says, thanks everybody for the prayers. Precious says, prayers up, and I love in DC. She says, it's been a lot happening here, domestic violence, so the word is tripping. It most definitely is. Autism Mommy says, sending prayers, Short Lady C. Yeah, that's terrible there. Oof. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link here. Oh, she passed in 2020. Oh, okay. So I put the link in the chat, everybody, non-phone jobs. A lot of these are beginner friendly. The first one up is Conduent. They have a claims processor. This is a full-time job. $18 an hour is what they are paying. Also, this one provides equipment. Now, with this one, I hate to say it, but it says you must be comfortable working on camera for your full shift during both training and the team meetings. So with this one, it says that you will be processing claims. They're looking for people with experience. It says, are you detail oriented with claims processing experience and looking for a remote opportunity where your performance is rewarded? We're hiring claims processors to join the team. 18 an hour, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. for 8 weeks. What we're looking for: previous claims processing or related experience, strong keyboard and MS Office skills, excellent attention to detail, problem solving abilities, ability to multitask efficiently, high school diploma or GED. They are state specific, so make sure you guys check first to see if they hire in your state before you apply to the job. The second one, same company. This one is for their remote claims processing clerk. Now, this one pays $15 an hour. It says that we are hiring a detail-oriented claims processor. You will be supporting the healthcare team. This is a fully remote role, 100% full-time job. You will review emails, Microsoft Team messages, log into the internal systems, and begin processing claims as they come in. Accurately enter and review data in a high volume environment, monitor team chats, adjust the workflow based on the team needs, complete assigned tasks, and meet productivity. Now for this one, I did not see where you needed to have experience. All I see is a high school diploma, GED, have to pass the criminal background check, take the rug test, and y'all already know what test that is. Ability to pass the typing test, must be able to type 45 words per minute or more. If you cannot, go to typingtest.com. This is a free website and you can practice 24/7. Strong attention to detail and accuracy, ability to work independently, adaptable and able to shift priorities quickly, proficient with computers, data entry systems, reliable internet connection, must have a dedicated workspace. This one is also state specific. Conduent provides equipment. So y'all be sure to check those two out. The third one is with the company NTT Data. Now this one, let me see. I think you got to look for this one because it's not going to just pop up. But if you scroll down, you'll see the healthcare claims processor. They also have a medical claims processor. And I didn't put this third one, but the third one is the medical claims examiner. I'm just not seeing that one. But the two that's on this link is the healthcare claims processor and the medical claims processor for NTT Data. Let's keep going. Now, number 7, this one is interesting. So this one is a work from home remote claims rep. So this one says no prior experience in public adjusting is required. They provide ongoing training and development opportunities to ensure that you will have the skills and the knowledge needed to succeed. So with this one, guys, it says our claim reps have the opportunity to set their own schedules. This can be worked as a part-time or a full-time job, in person, or it can be done remotely. So this one, it says conduct a virtual or in-person walkthrough. So you're basically inspecting properties. I thought this one was a good one. So you're basically inspecting properties, like damage to properties, things like that, things that may be covered under the insurance, utilizing skills to drive business growth and success, interpreting insurance policies, provide exceptional customer service, addressing the client's needs, filling out paperwork as needed to process the claims. So it's kind of like, what is the company? We Go Look. So I know where We Go Look, I view it, you actually have to go to the property, take the pictures and all of that. You may have to go inside the property, look outside the property, look in the front, the back, the side, and all of that. Where with this one, I'm thinking that you are actually talking to the person that's in the home. The could be the owner, it could be the renter, and they may have to like take a camera or something around to kind of let you see the damages, or it could be where they're sending in pictures for you to view of the property. So you don't actually have to be on site with this one. You can be working from home and they're going to train you. So this one, I did not see the pay though. So I'm not sure what they're paying for this one, but this one may be a good one for somebody here. So y'all be sure to take a look at these. Also look at bank rate. I did add a few side hustles to this list. Call center QA is on here. If you didn't get the link, bank rate is on here. Bank rate is the high yield savings account one. Online book club, that's one. That one you can read and review books, make up to $60 per book review. Survey Junkie, survey site, and I added some more mystery shop companies on this link. So y'all be sure to look at these non-phone jobs. If you know somebody looking, be sure to share the information. Hey, Queen Celia. Hey, do something different. He said, missed the show. Yep, I'm about to go. Earl sent the praying hand, short lady says. Celia says, hey, two chicks and fam. This is a surprise. It is. Queen Beatrice says, my condolences and prayers to the family. So sorry to hear this, short lady C, and sending up prayers from Mississippi. And she says, hey, Celia. And she says, thanks, everyone. Celia says, hey, girl, short lady C. Ms. Empress says, that's excellent. Glad I was here, right up my alley for remote residential inspection. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Celia says, which side hustles, side gigs do not require a resume aside from gaming, surveys, and mystery shops? Celia, you're going to have to ask me that on the next stream because I'm about to go now, Queen. Mystery shop does not. They don't require a resume. So I would say maybe look at the mystery shops. Let's see, mystery shops, survey sites, user interviews is another good one. User interviews is like the focus groups. So they don't require a resume. The ones where you have to test the products like Pine Cone, product review jobs, product report cards, Sago, those don't require a resume. And those are on this link here. Sholesi says, thanks a lot for the prayers, everybody. Do something different, right? I said that. I said they're not hiring right now. Just hold on to the link. You never know. They may open it back up to hire again. But I just wanted to put it here just in case. If they open it back up, I may not see it. But if you just hold on to the link, King, you never know. They may start back hiring. See, it says, I got you, girl. I was just joking, Queen. But I did put a link in the chat. She says, okay, thank you. I think I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow, everybody. I don't know yet. I need to get some jobs together. I'm thinking part-time, but y'all let me know if I should do part-time jobs tomorrow. I might do part-time non-phone though, because I know a lot of people are looking right now. Non-phone is like top tier. So I may do part-time non-phone. You guys let me know what you think I should do. Should I do part-time, regular phone, or should I do part-time non-phone? Celia said, I say yes to part-time. Okay, Queen. What y'all think? Should I do part-time phone or non-phone? I came across like 3 so far, but non-phone though. These are non-phone part-time. Kathy, she says, I would love part-time. Okay. If you missed the beginner friendly, I just reposted the link. If you missed call center QA, the link is in the chat. Hey Jay, she says fresh out the bushes to say non-phone. Okay. Non-phone part-time. I have 3 so far. So y'all let me know. Should I do a stream tomorrow and do part-time non-phone? And if I don't do the stream, then I will just drop the video. Sheila says, I would prefer non-phone, but I'm okay with doing phone. Kathy said non-phone all day. Hey, Randy. Randy says, hi, not new to the channel, but my first time catching a live overnight part-time non-phone. Search the channel, Randy. We did part-time. Well, I ain't going to say part-time, but we did overnight last week. But search our channel for overnight. Ms. Empress said, agree, part-time. Savento says non-phone. Kathy says, I did receive my first call center QA payment. All right, Queen. Congrats. Ms. Empress says non-phone. Do something there. Say, what is a good non-phone gig? Look at the side hustles, King. I can't think right now because I'm about to go. Look at the side hustle list, though. Ms. Empress says, my daughter especially would need that non-phone. Laugh out loud. Okay. Sherry says, yes. City says, Kathy, whoop, whoop. Congrats, Queen. Randy says, okay, we'll do. Join me tomorrow, Randy. I think I'm going to try to come back and do another live. Probably non-phone. Do something different. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow, King. I'm finished to go. Nope. A lot of I don't know none. Any. None of these side gigs and side hustles that I can think of provide equipment. Nope. Search our channel, King. I'm about to go now, y'all. Miss Empress, she says, congrats, Kathy. Thank y'all so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure you hit the like button, share the video on your way out so that I can give away this laptop. Probably the same time, Queen. I jumped on. It was like, what time is it now? I got on about 6. It was around 6 o'clock when I jumped on here. A little after 6 when I jumped on. You're welcome, Keita. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says, thank you, Celia. Thank you, Tammy. I'm blessed. Have a great evening. Y'all have a good evening. Thank y'all so much for joining, and I will catch y'all in the next video, the next live stream. Y'all have a good night. Bye, everybody.